Alright, today we're going to grab the green bike out of the bunch here. Alright, we are on the Euybike C3. It's a full suspension step-through e-bike with a cool dark green color with a little bit of camo on it. And it does have front suspension and rear suspension. Let's go ahead and kick it up to pedal assist 5 and see what our top speed is going to be here. Pretty quick, actually. Almost to 28, there we go. So 28, ooh, 29. I was coasting downhill a little bit. That's pretty good. I'll pull off here and let these guys pass. Okay, nobody's coming now. Here we go. From a dead stop, throttle only. Cool. It doesn't cut out at 20 with throttle, so you can do a top speed of 28, throttle and pedal assist. So it felt like I was getting faster speed with pedaling. Yeah, definitely feels like I'm getting a little faster pedaling the bike than with throttle, but we'll test that here. So this is fairly flat. Okay, it looks like it's holding steady at 26 miles per hour. 25, 26 with throttle. So let's turn around here. And we'll run through all the PAS levels. So I can show you what that's like. So let's drop down to 1. So obviously with 0 you can pedal it just like a regular bike. But with PAS 1 you're getting 12 miles an hour. PAS 2 is 14. PAS 3 about 19. PAS 4 23, and then of course PAS 5 we can get up to 28 as long as we're not going up a hill. And it looks like pedal assist and throttle are about equal when it comes to performance, so it's got quite a bit of pickup. I love the BMX style handlebars. It sweep back a little bit. It's got a 7-speed Shimano shifter. The one drawback is that it has mechanical brakes. However, on a bike that can only do 28 miles an hour, I would say is more than enough. There's just a little bit more maintenance to them than hydraulic brakes, but not really. You still have to bleed your hydraulic brakes and fill it up with the fluid every once in a while. With these, you really just have to worry about the cable. So if the cable stretches out, you have to replace the line, which is fairly simple to do. Hey, look, a mini truck. That's cool. Now the big thing on this bike right now is that it is incredibly inexpensive for an electric bike. One of the cheapest electric bikes I've seen in a long time, and that is, it is priced, I don't know if this is a Labor Day sale. I did see it at $9.99 when they first launched it, but currently the EUY C3 is $7.99. That's a crazy price for this awesome full suspension e-bike. The only thing on it that I would say is kind of out of the ordinary is the mechanical brakes, but it's super comfortable. I like these handlebars a lot. You can't raise them up or anything. This is the height that you get, but I'm 6'2", and it fits me pretty well. I'm also 240 pounds, so it's got a lot of pickup for $7.99. I mean, this might be one of the best electric bike purchases I've ever seen. So if you are looking to pick up an electric bike, you've been holding off trying to find the best deal, well, you just found it. Now, this is not a hill climber by any means, because this right here is a 6% grade and it's barely making it up. So if you have a lot of hills, you may want to spend a little bit more money for a little bit better bike, but as you saw, it's not real hard to get up those hills. It's just not as powerful as some bikes. It does have 20 by 4-inch fat tires, so that included with the full suspension, definitely a very comfortable ride. Motor is a little noisy, but not too bad. I actually kind of like that sound. Some of my other bikes are almost completely silent, and it's like you can't even hear yourself coming. This has got a little bit of a noise to it. Now, going at 28 miles an hour, you are going to be ghost pedaling with this bike, so keep that in mind. We're probably not even going to make it to the 8% grade. What I usually do is full throttle to see how well it can do. So here's the 6% right here. Given that we're already dropping down to 12 miles an hour, 11 miles an hour, 10, 9 miles an hour. I don't see it making it up to 8%, but we'll give it a shot. So we're not even to the 8%. This is more like 7 right here. And barely making it up. 8% is right up here by this pole. And we're probably gonna need to drop this down so I can pedal up it. Yeah, we're not gonna make this. This is not a great place to turn around, but there we go. All right, here it is. This is the EUY C3. As you can see, it's like a dark green color with a little bit of camo up here on the paint. They have the same color scheme on the EUY C3 Pro. That's a bike I reviewed a little over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. They have 2 other colors than this. They have a white one with a blue accent where the forks are, the back part of the bike that's black on here. Then they have an all black one, and then they have this green one, the green camo. I personally think this is the best looking one. You know, I am a guy that really likes blue, but the white and blue, not always my favorite color scheme. Depends on what bike it is, but this one is definitely the best looking one in my personal opinion. The black one, of course, it's pretty standard, and you can customize it to your liking. This one, you're kind of limited on what kind of color scheme you can go on. That would be the only drawback. It does have a rear rack, but okay, well, they didn't install the tail light. They just have it zip tied back here. Didn't even notice that when I did the install, so I'll have to fix this and redo that. It looks like it bent the license plate frame. That's nice. So we'll take care of that when we get home. This bike is super easy to assemble. So It does have a tail light. It's just in the wrong place. I don't know why they did that. I guess to protect it for when you ship, but I should have maybe paid attention. I don't know. It was a rush job, man. I was trying to get this done so I could get out here and get a video of it because I saw that price and I was like, bro, $7.99 for this good looking bike. 20 amp hour battery too. That's crazy. And it does have like a motorcycle style headlight, moped style headlight on the front. Let me go ahead and turn that on for you guys. There you go. So it's got a pretty nice headlight. You can see the tail light back there, which does have the brake light function, but it's on the opposite side that it needs to be. So I need to get home and change that. I don't have my tools with me. And then it does have full suspension. There's no brand name or anything on this shock, so I don't know exactly what the specs are on it, but has a place out front for a front rack or front basket, so that is an option. Of course, it's a step-through frame, so it's really easy to mount and ride. If you're shorter or older, that's a nice feature. It does have a derailleur guard, no double wall chain guard. It is a Shimano Tourney though, name brand gears. So 20 by 4 inch fat tires, which is pretty nice to have on this. And I think it has 180 millimeter rotors, just judging by its size. So 180 millimeter rotors, so that's nice. Although it does have mechanical brakes like we talked about, so here they are. They are Repute DS. Can barely read that, but that's the brakes. I do like the BMX style handlebars. They're really neat looking. And at $7.99, man, this thing has a lot going for it for that price. The front suspension doesn't have any adjustments, very little travel. So you will bottom out if you're going down some big bumps. So it is possible for you to bottom out on those for $7.99. Hey, at least you get suspension now. Back in the day, that wasn't even possible. So here's your screen. Hard to see right now. Oh, probably because I had the headlight on, so let me turn that off. Yeah, that's about as bright as it gets. And it is colored and shows you everything you need to know. Has a voltage gauge on it too, so that's nice. So here's your control panel, up and down, and a menu button. And here's your throttle with a little horn over here. Let's listen to that. Pretty loud. That's built into the headlight, so you don't need a bell for this bike. You can honk your horn. I like that the cable management is pretty good on this bike. It runs through the frame down underneath over to everything it needs to go to, so you don't see a lot of cables down here. The fenders are included. They say that's a free upgrade. My rear one was installed, but it was installed wrong, so if you have to do the same thing I had to do, mine was rubbing when I would ride it. You have to deflate the tire, get up under there, loosen the bolts, and slide it down. That's what I had to do on mine to get it adjusted. After I did that, it was fine. But yeah, it was rubbing pretty bad at the beginning. You did have to make some adjustments. So I aired up the tire, took it for a ride. I'm like, man, this is rubbing quite a bit. So I deflated it and then readjusted the fender without taking everything apart. That's what I was hoping I could do, and it worked. The battery does come out down here with a key and pops out. It's got a little release lever underneath. So when you unlock it and you hit that release lever, the battery will fall out. So that's a little safety feature. So when you do unlock it, it doesn't just fly out. And then this is the port here where you plug it in. And it does have an on-off switch straight on the battery. So that's nice to see. And you can flip it on and off right here. And that's pretty much it. $7.99 right now. If you guys are interested in picking this up, and if you're not, I don't know what you're thinking. This is probably the best deal I've seen all year on a Step-Thru e-bike that actually looks really good, with a lot of features actually for the price. $7.99. You would think with all the tariffs and everything going on that prices would go up. EUY Bike has something to say about that, and they've kept the price at a very low price of $7.99. So what a great budget e-bike. Be sure to check the first link in the description to pick one up for yourself. If I have any coupon codes, I would be very surprised if I get one. But if I do get one, I'll leave that down in the description as well. I'll let you know. I'll be posting this video really soon. It's going to be a quick one. All right, here we are. We only lost 1 bar of battery. And how many miles did we ride? A little over 6 miles. Just under 7 miles. 6.73 is what it says. Let's see if we can get this tail light in the right spot. Can't believe I did that. That's crazy for me. I don't usually miss things like this. But hopefully we can just slide it out here. I'll need to bend the bracket back anyways, because I probably smashed it. Okay, there we go. That's good. And I need a little bitty wrench. See if we can get in here and learn from my mistakes. Something I go by. And rip the plastic off. There we go. Fixed. Good enough. Alright, there's the taillight that you guys all missed. Let me turn the brights on. Brights. Yeah, it's super bright. Really nice bright taillight. And if we take the taillight, or if we take the brakes, it gets even brighter. So that's cool. That'll do it. Thanks for watching.